dating in 2024. I'm done. I no longer want to waste my time with somebody that's entertaining other people.
This is a question for the men and the men only. What is the real reason that you've given up on dating altogether?
Girls put guys in the friend zone.
Because we don't like them, they're too nice?
Actually, no. The men stopped dating because
why American men don't want to date American women anymore.
Would you settle?
Oh no, absolutely not. I'd much rather be single.
All right, ladies, let's talk about why men do not court anymore.
Guys, what happened to men being hunters? I thought they were designed to hunt.
What happened to men being this? What happened to men being that? Questions and questions, but no solution to the situation on ground. It's only the women who have a problem with the way things are right now, by the way, because they have always been the ones benefiting from the old system. Finally, what we have always discussed has begun to happen. Men who would rather stay single and women who become anxious at the prospect of not finding a partner. We were mocked when we first started talking about this years ago, and particularly preached and warned that men will soon leave the dating game alone for these women because men are sick of them and the way they date. These women made fun of us by stating that it isn't even remotely possible, publicly bragging about how much men rely on them and how easily they can be discarded when they are no longer needed. Even though we continued to preach, it seemed as though we were wrong at the time. But like many truths being hidden, all you have to do is wait and see how things materialize. Now these same women are freaking out and showing signs of serious concern as to why men aren't interested in dating them now that it's finally occurring. Some are even pissed that men have abandoned the Western dating game that was suited to their advantage. Funny.
actually, no. The men stopped dating because girls like you aren't loyal anymore, and they started to realize they were wasting their time trying to make relationships work with girls that ultimately didn't care about them. And now it's ruined everything, even for good girls like me.
I have devastating news for the women out there. I don't know what it is, because it didn't make any sense to me, but it sounds just absolutely heartbreaking. And he left some more bad news in my comments that I don't understand what it is, but it sounds just absolutely heartbreaking. I hope we can all make it.
Guys, what happened to men being hunters? I thought they were designed to hunt. What happened? Men don't court us anymore. They don't take us out on dates. They don't buy flowers. Ntho ba tseba fela ke sex. Please come to my place. We invite a stranger to your place. Do you even know me? What if ke sebetsa le ditsotsi mo re tlo nkela di furniture le dikoloi?
It's normal for hunters to stop hunting at a particular hunting ground when they realize that what they are hunting is poisonous, dangerous, or not good for them. Wise hunters will relocate to safer hunting grounds, and that's why you see men grabbing their passports and moving out to foreign countries to find traditional and more loyal women out there. For most men, the ultimate objective in life is to work hard enough to elevate and maintain their comfort level, quality of life, and happiness. And after putting in a lot of effort, working long hours, and achieving your goals, it makes sense that you would want to maintain your current state of happiness at any cost. In this day and age, dating in the Western world has turned into a major cause of discontent, discomfort, and needless issues. Therefore, it should come as no surprise that men would rather stay single or go out of their way to foreign countries than dive headfirst into a pile of issues packaged in these women. The women over here are spoilt brats, to be honest. No sense of loyalty, respect, and appreciation. Women that you could go out all day to work for and spend on only for you to get home, and she wouldn't even regard or appreciate it. Some are even worse. They would spend that entire day cheating with toxic men that treat them badly. It's like a curse or something. You could take a woman out, spend on her, buy her things, show her love, and it wouldn't mean anything to her at all, because like 5 other men are doing the same thing for her. Most of them wouldn't even appreciate it at all. No loyalty and love left out here in the dating game, just money-sucking leeches in women's clothing. Men are not dumb. We see these things, we note their behaviors. So after observing the current generation of women in the dating game now, guys came to the conclusion that it is wiser for them to do it alone. The days where you find a woman while you are still hustling and trying to make ends meet, and then she joins you, and both of you grow big together, are gone. All these modern women are leeches who want the finished products all for themselves. Then some are even there to take that wealth from you, there to ruin your life. No man who worked hard to get to where he is will allow that to happen to him. So it's pretty obvious why men are leaving the dating game now. The lack of respect, the lack of support, and the infidelity, and more, I can go on and on. This recent development has caused the women to go crazy and start panicking. They now realize that men are actually serious about this thing, and the fictional stronghold that they have over men is actually crap. Now half of them are crying for a partner on TikTok and Instagram Reels, while some have taken their desperation offline and are sitting at bars, going to the gym, and visiting Home Depots in search of men who will talk to them. Still living in denial, though, are the ones I want to talk about now. Individuals who desire a man, but recognize that men are not interested in them, thus they attempt to hide. They discuss how prosperous the businesses they own are, as if it were the primary topic of conversation. They attempt to fill the emptiness that loneliness has left in them by talking about the meaningless possessions they own. These kinds of women.
I'm C. Handler, and I chose not to have kids because they're gross. Ugh. And instead focus on my career. This is a day in the life of a childless woman. I get up at 6 a.m., remember that I have no kids, then go back to sleep because I was out clubbing until 4 a.m. trying to fill the void in my soul with alcohol and meaningless sex. Then I get up at 10. First thing I do is take my anti-anxiety medication, then my antidepressants, then my other prescription meds, and then a shot of Jack to take the edge off. Stop by the pharmacy to refill my anti-anxiety meds and pick up a morning after pill. And now I'm at my job. Hashtag girl boss. Having a career is so liberating and like way better than having some overbearing husband.
Handler! I need those reports on my desk in 5 minutes! And big time, remember the cover sheet! Cover sheet!
Yes, sir. Now I'm home and I can say hi to the most important people in my life. Hi, babies.
Naturally, there will always be the iconic in-house pets. For any young women seeking to get one or two, I can assure you that pets do not, incidentally, cure loneliness. After all is said and done, it is simply not the same. If you become ill, cats won't tend to you. Gifts from cats are definitely out of it. You won't get the full attention that you all so desperately want from cats. Heavy objects cannot be lifted for you by cats. Cats also can't guarantee your safety and protect you whenever they are around. But until anything goes wrong, they are free to continue living in denial. It's actually crazy how bad things are when you really think about it. Women have never in human history asked for so much and given so little in return like they are doing now. For a long while, this behavior was accepted, but men are finally waking up. We can no longer afford to put so much effort into our relationships with these ladies and receive so little in return. Most of these women lost their footing as a direct consequence of men's reluctance to make relationship commitments. No male to cover their expenses, buy them outfits, or pay for their food. As a result, many turn to the hookup culture. As long as it brings them resources or money, they are now willing to sleep with any man. Subsequently, they proceed to conceal it behind the pretense of enabling and liberating women. You keep hearing things that validate your reason for being single everywhere you go. Zero values, contradictory standards, and the culture of hooking up with practically anyone who buys them a drink. The average modern woman does all these. When you look at these reasons, I don't believe it's surprising that men aren't willing to commit to modern women in a relationship. These are all legit reasons to leave the dating game and never look back. You should be aware that divorce, which involves sharing your wealth or paying alimony and child support, is also another possibility when you date, commit, have a child with them, or put a ring on their finger. The majority of these women are far more interested in your wealth and social standing than in you yourself. When you look at all these, any man who still decides to date any of these modern women is just endangering himself. Let them stay mad. It only confirms that your decision to leave the dating game is actually right. And now they are pissed about it because they can't use men anyhow they want anymore. Like I always say, just focus on yourself, guys. Work on your self-improvement. It's key to everything. To a better life, to better women, to even being a better person. Focus on that, and you will be fine. Leave these women out of it. Thank you. That will be all for today on Latest Juice, guys. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments. If you enjoyed watching this video, then surely you would love my other videos. Make sure to check them. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons as it gives me the perfect motivation to keep creating contents like this for you. And also click the notification bell so you can be the first to know when I drop a new video. See you again soon. Cheers.